in the game number 4. Again, the other 3 games were played off stream. I don't know how they went. We have not casted the games, unfortunately, but we will be hopefully able to cast the rest. We have the yellow dwarven player Archangel at the bottom side against the blue goblin player Ecthelion at the top side. Goblins versus dwarves. And I like this map's brightness though. This map is quite bright, and I was playing recently Dunharrow in BFME 1 and Mirkwood in BFME 1. And you know, Mirkwood, Dunharrow, those maps in compared to the Brandy Hill maps from the BFME 2 is so much darker, you know. Also, by the way, when you play Helm's Deep, guys, Helm's Deep as a mission in Battle for Middle-earth 1, also the custom mission from the Age of the Ring mod, you can see that those maps are so dark. When you switch afterwards to a brighter map, it makes actually such a big impact, you know. So we see Creebane flying around or cave bats flying around from the goblin player to scout the area. Remember, the Dwarven faction is the only faction in the game who is not able to scout. We have 2 mineshafts coming up into the 3rd mineshaft. Into the mineshaft number 4, so it's the economical start from Archangel. On the other side, the goblin player is building 2 tunnels into 2 goblin caves right after. All you want is wagon rush. And again, I have no clue about the changes though in this patch, in this version. So hopefully, as we are gonna cast, you know, learning by doing kind of thing, we will be able to learn together. Is there an info about the release date of the trailer? I don't know. I don't think there is enough information about that yet. You can adjust brightness. I mean, you can make a dark map bright as you want. It's just like looks ugly, you know what I'm saying, if you do that. So we have a Hall of Warriors and Archer range coming up at the same time for Archangel. So it's gonna go for the Extrovers and Guardians of the Galaxy. Goblin Warriors for these 75, 40 command points. So looks like there is not much change about the Goblin Warriors. They are cheaper in BFME 2 than in Rise of the Witch King. In Rise of the Witch King they cost 100 each. Here they cost only 75. And how was your week, guys? How is the weather? In Germany it's, you know, becoming more and more cold. And I personally hate winter. You know, every time when in Game of Thrones they were saying winter is coming, they were absolutely right. Winter is here now. And I hate, you know, when I have to wear jackets and stuff like that. Like this, I'm a t-shirt guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a summer guy. I want to go to the beach, I want to have fun, I want to swim, I want to do that stuff. And when it comes to winter, I don't like any winter sports. I don't like, you know, like in Germany it's like very common, right? People here, they enjoy winter a lot because they used to it. But I, for myself, I was growing in Turkey until I was 12 years old. In Turkey, it's so warm, you know, all the time. It's always hot. But in Germany, on the other side, it's so cold. Rebuild start. And the mineshaft is going to be eventually taken down. It's quite tanky still. I believe they didn't change anything about the mineshaft. They have still 2700 HP. The tunnels on the other side, they also are the same. They have also only 1000 HP. So looks like about the resource buildings, about these 2 factions, actually nothing is changed. But maybe they changed and they just didn't, you know, change the description of the buildings. It can also be a possibility. Hey, good day. Love your BFME 1 videos. Thank you so much, Champ. Appreciate that. And also welcome to the stream. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. We have many more videos coming up. Guys, tomorrow in the YouTube channel, we're gonna have Isengard with Berserkers only. This one was quite fun though. It was fun to play. You know, we were always lighting the torches from the Berserkers. And we have also PvP matches coming up very soon. Like a 1v1 and 2v2 match, which I was playing yesterday. Hey D-Mac, welcome. Nice to see you in the chat. Game of Thrones Season 8 was so unsatisfying through that. Because, you know, they messed up the ending, but I don't know, man. It was a legendary series, but the people will always remember now the poor ending of that, you know? Champ with the primers for the 3rd month already, man. Thank you so much, Champ. Appreciate that. Means a lot.
Studios just resubscribed for 3 months. Ahoy. Keep it up, my dude.
Thank you, man. Full do. Thank you so much for watching this stream, for being here, and of course for resubbing for 3 months now already. And Maradona69. This has to be my Maradona. Maradona, is it you? If yes, welcome. Ubi Gayebote. Hi there. Hi, oi. Alright. Extroverts, they are fighting against the Goblin Warriors. Looks like goblins, they will be surrounding them pretty nicely. But of course, quality goes over quantity, boys. And that's why dwarves are able to win this fight. If we take a look now into the power points and command points, we can see that the blue goblin player Ecthelion is sitting on 400 command points. He has nearly 5 power points collected after the cave bed start. On the other side, we have the same command points for Archangel, but he's a little bit down in terms of the power points at least. When are we gonna play Age of Empires 4? Hopefully today, Maradona. We can actually play. Guys, Maradona is a very, very old friend of mine. You know, I also got to know him in BFME 1. So basically, me and Mara, we were playing BFME 1 like over 10 years ago. And then since then, we became friends. We used to play BFME 1. Now we are playing League of Legends. And I also convinced Mara to actually buy Age of Empires 4, which is a funny story, by the way. Because, you know, he was buying Age of Empires 4, but his PC couldn't handle the game, you know what I'm saying? So his processor was too old to be able to play. So just for that reason, he was upgrading his PC by investing 600 euro to just be able to play the game. And since then, we played only one single game since a week or something, you know? And of course, like, I can feel him. And for that reason, I gotta play now some AoE 4 with him very, very soon, though. It was such a... You know, like, it was so funny because I was, you know, the first day when it was released, I was playing on stream and Mara got convinced to buy the game as well. And then it was so funny. He was sending me a picture of the error because as he wanted to play the error, he was kind of figuring out that his processor, what he was using, is not supporting the graphical, you know, requirements of the game. So he had to kind of upgrade all his PC just to play one single game. 6 power points collected, 300 command points only for dwarves. On the other side, we have 400 command points and cave pads plus warcher and 3 power points collected for the goblins. So no heroes on the field just yet. We might see Gloin later on. Goblins, they usually don't like to get heroes on the field. Remember, Azog is not an option for the goblin faction in BFME 2. And the only heroes you are able to recruit is Gorkil the Goblin King, who is way cheaper in BFME 2 in compared to Rise of the Witch King. You have also Shelob, of course, as well as Gothmog, not Gothmog, Drogoth, the Dragon Lord. You have goblins leading forward. I buy new PC, morons, spend 1000 euro. Yeah, I know, dude, I know. I will be playing with you, I promise. But you can also blame Balindro. Balindro also got convinced. I also convinced Balindro to buy the game, you know? So Balindro has it now, I have it now, and Mara has it now. But since a week, we are only playing League of Legends and not a single time. I mean, that's a lie. We played one time 3v3 against 3 hard armies in Age of Empires 4, and that was it. We have Cave Trolls now defending. Looks like he will be able to protect this tunnel, at least for now. We have one of them level 2. With a 3 in his hands, he's smashing those Guardians on the ground, dealing great amount of damage. Some Spider Links getting into the backline. Wait, you Shanks, you said you buy it, so we are all gonna play. Then you want to play League of Legends. Yeah, true that. It's my bad, you know. I have to admit. But we can play. I like Age of Empires 4. Can trolls? I believe, yeah, they can. Like, that's not changed, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, look at that. Pick up a goblin. Find a goblin to pick up and throw at enemy. So it's possible, definitely, in music. So the mechanical things are not changed. Besides from the heroes, they have now a little bit different abilities. Especially Saruman, for example, he has like a level 10 ability, which is called Word of Power. So he's able to just, you know, kill the enemy units just like Gandalf can. The hobbits are getting smashed. We have a level almost 4 cave troll. Trolls are hitting very hard. On the other side, we have almost 9 power points collected for the goblins. He's up to 700 command points by now. Archangel is down to 400 only. So it doesn't look good for the Greek player. For the player from Greece. Yeah, I mean, the attack is going to be kind of hard to defend. He will need lots of pikemen, and pikemen can be avoided easily, you know. I believe what you need are the Men of Dale, or you might need some heroes like Gloin. Again, keep in mind that King Brand does not exist in Battle for Middle-earth 2. Wargen has been used on these units. And the trolls are charging in, but be careful. Nice micro here from Ecthelion. You don't want to, you know, run into the pikemen. That's not a thing you want to do. Unless you are playing BFME 1, in which trolls are just much more effective. Getting to the archer range. Remember, the buildings are way squishy. Palando! Thank you for the primers.
Palandoya just resubscribed for 4 months. Ahoy. Probably my last prime sub. Let's go, laughing face.
Probably my last Prime sub. Are you quitting Amazon Prime? But again, thank you so much for 4 months. How can you quit Amazon Prime when there is going to be Lord of the Ring series on Amazon? Soonish. Not soonish. It's still like almost, yeah, 11 months off. But eventually, I mean, you know, everyone who wants to watch that, of course, has to be a member of Amazon Prime. And by the way, since if you guys don't know, Twitch is owned by Amazon, right? And that means we are actually able to stream the Amazon Prime on our Twitch channel, live stream it, and watch that together eventually. Every time when they release a new episode, we can watch it together. Big commitment with Wildman of Dunland Summon. Look how much money they are able to steal with the pillage, guys. Do you see that? They are growing rich now. Holy guacamole. And yeah, I believe rebuild is on cooldown, right? Let me check. Yeah, it's on cooldown. And the fortress from Archangel is falling into darkness. And that's gonna be it. The score after this game is going to be 2-2. And we are going to see the first tiebreaker today. How rude to play off stream. True. Hey Zoyu, nice to see you in the chat. Welcome. So this time we have the Isengard player Ecthelion against the yellow Elven player Archangel. So it's a El Clasico matchup, goods versus evil, on the brand new map Erech 4, which has spider layers included. We have also Warclear around this side. Team up. Thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Finally caught a stream, glad to be here. Hey, glad to see you here, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate that. It's always nice to see you guys from YouTube also in the live streams from time to time, just to get to know you a little bit better. And I'm always trying to be a very nice person in the YouTube videos, which I am not, clearly not, in the Twitch chat, in the Twitch live streams, because here I have to be myself, you know. In YouTube, I'm trying to be always like the innocent, like the cool guy, you know what I'm saying? But if you get to know me, then you can see that, you know, I'm just joking. We have now 2 Malone trees into the barracks. On the other side, we see Furnace, and Warg Pit coming up for the Isengard player. Hello, how did you get this game? Easy. Exclamation mark BFME 2 in the chat. Then you will get the game also. Just like that. Don't ban Mr. Welcome, my friend. Hi. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. You have brain problems. Through that. Mara knows what's up, you know. Mara is, of course, knowing me a bit better than anybody else. How many farms I lose? 2 or 3? Oh, he's actually gambling already. So Uruk Pit and Warg Pit coming up for Isengard. We see Lorien Warriors start from the Elven player. And they are actually very expensive. Look at that. They cost 360. So with that, they are even more expensive than Urukai. But they are fast. Look, I mean, who needs cavalry when you have these swordmen? They are pretty much running it down. Hello, Shanks. Greetings from Greece. Hey, Harris. Greetings back from Germany, my dude. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you in the chat. Uruks, they cost only 300, you see? They cost like 20% more than Urukai. Quick math. I was good in math, actually, until they came with the algebra and stuff like that, you know? Math is such a cursed lesson, at least it was for me. Like, I know some people are geniuses, and you need to be a genius nowadays, actually, if you want to be good in math. Everybody from us is a genius, and Albert Einstein, you know, when it comes to calculate like 1 + 1 or 1 × 1 or 1 divided to, you know, with 1. But it's getting always more and more difficult. And that's what the problem I had always with math. Because, you know, when there is like a subject you just don't want to learn or you are not good at it, then you will just get one bad test and that's it. But math is not like that. It's building up, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you are going to the gym and you are having trouble by actually pushing like a 50 kilo, but the other guy is just putting more, you know, like try 100, try 200. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Furnace, Warg Pit, and we will have now some crossbowmen for the defense. Urukai, where are they? Did they actually die to the Lorien Warriors? I'm assuming they died. I take Malon, you? Yeah, you will take Malon 3. They are the same HP also. I don't know, actually, I want to know, and I will also ask them, by the way, what is changed now in the very most recent beta that we are using right now. Argentina versus Greece. The great depth of, yeah. True. Kribane is available for the Isengard player, which is a very strong debuff. But again, Elf started with the Foresight. which is just good for scouting. And also not only for scouting, of course, it's also extending your range by 35%, which is pretty significant. Be careful. Remember, the Elven units from the barracks, they are also able to get invisible around the trees. So you can hide them inside the trees. The pikemen, they will become invisible, and the Warg Riders, this way they can actually maybe ride into you and you can take them down. But he's surrounded. It's a very tricky situation. Oh, be careful. Creepane is going to be used, but he's still taking so much damage. The thing about the Warg Riders, and also that's the reason why I don't like them in Battle for Middle-earth 1, is they are so hard to control in compared to the units in, you know, from Gondor, the Gondor Knights, or the Rohirrim from the Rohan faction. You know, I believe the micro is overall easier in Battle for Middle-earth 1 because the battalion size is way less. You know, you have only 5 units in a battalion, while in BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King, you have like lots of units in a battalion, which makes the micro of this battalion kind of more difficult. Rohirrim horses are OP. Yeah, in BFME 1 they are for sure. Especially with the massive leadership they can get. From Eomer, Theoden, and Aragorn, they can actually hit like a truck pretty much. The Vandal Lancers, they are peeling back. Remember, Lindens, you know, the Linden Horse Archer units are not existing in BFME 2. Beautiful trample, but Uruks are tanky with 12 crown stands. In the shield formation, you can make them very beefy. So they will be able to tank lots of trample damage from you until they will go down. Lorien Warriors, they are able to survive. They are level 2. We have 400 command points for Elves and 450 command points for Isengard. So nothing is set in stone yet. Nothing is decided. I believe the game can go either way. We will find out. There is a well for a sustain. So they are healing up over time. But again, the heal is not as nearly, you know, not nearly as effective as it is in BFME 1. The healing speed is so slow that you might need even 2-3 wells at the same time to be able to heal up a bit faster. Yeah, studying math, yeah, I mean, again, you need to be like that's like a talent thing, you know? Some people are talented when it comes to be good in math. And they are, of course, geniuses. But I had like big trouble in the school, you know? I was happy that I got like a normal degree about them, you know, because it's like required. It's not like I don't want to have anything to do with math, because the thing is, that's my personal experience, by the way, what you learn in the school, only a percentage of that is actually required in your job later on. So most of the stuff you are learning is kind of useless because you will forget about them anyway, right? So they are just required to get to a point, but after you reach this point, they will become useless. The knowledge is kind of wasted because you will never need that in your life anymore. 6 power points collected, 450. I also have 400 command points and almost 5 power points collected. Glad to see you back, by the way. Yeah, glad I'm also back, man. I wanted to stream also yesterday, but when I was checking, there was not enough potential about how many games you could actually get. But I'm also happy to be back. I miss you guys. Oh, nice. Isengard actually winning this fight, but he just needs to avoid. Kill the pikeman with your crossbowman, and you can go for a trample into the backline. But there comes the cavalry. The pikemen are not in position, and juicy trample just like that. But you see, Ecthelion is always paying attention. He was switching right before that into old crown stands. That is the reason why he didn't get one-shotted. But of course, in long terms, he's, you know, out-spamming his opponent and will be able to win this fight, outnumbering his opponent. We have Lourdes now as the first hero of the game. And what is that? Oh, that's Creepane. Okay, I was wondering if this is another hero, but that's only the Creepane from the spellbook. Looks like pikes are creeping. Hey Falcon, nice to see you in the chat. Knowledge. Our generation who has to rebuild civilization after climate change messes it. We are probably gonna use all the knowledge. I hope that we won't see these days, dude. But, you know, you are right. It's not looking good for us. İyilik kardeşim, senden ne haber? Hoş geldin. Almost 10 power points collected. After the Creepane, on the other side, we have nearly 9 power points collected for Elves, but he has more command points available. He is pressuring quite nicely and taking down the furnaces one by one. And Ecthelion is actually not... Oh, Devastation, which is gonna be a stun on the enemy units, but it's just for a really short duration, you know? And I believe he can get away. So it's like a 5-second stun, but it also stuns the enemy heroes, which is pretty nice. 600 command points now for Elves. He has no heroes on the field just yet. Hydir might be a possible choice. Glorfindel might be a nice choice. And of course, Legolas. But again, you need to do that stuff before Lourdes gets level 4. Because once he's level 4, he has Cripple and Carnage. The combination is just too deadly and he will be able to run you down. Okay, beautiful. For Elves, he will be able to defend this no problemo. And again, keep in mind that he has a well behind. It means he can always peel back, heal up over time. And what I like about BFME 2 is that, you know, as evil faction Isengard, you have also heal from your spellbook. You have also the House of Healing around your fortress, and you can even have heal for an evil faction like Isengard, which was always a big problemo. And when we are always talking about the balance of the game, you know, this is unbalanced, this is balanced. Like, it's hard to balance when the factions have some features the other factions don't have. And the biggest problem was always the lack of sustain for the evil factions. And BFME 2 is changing that. In BFME 2, also evil factions have healing, which is a massive thing, by the way. This game, I would like to get it in digital game, obviously the official version. You can, I mean, Molotov, you cannot buy this game nowadays, you know? The only way you can buy this game is like a second-hand version. It's a CD product, and that's gonna be very overpriced. You need to eventually pay like $100 just to be able to buy this game from a different dude. But there is no selling this game. This company, EA Games, doesn't make this game anymore, you know? There is no server, nothing like that. So if you want to go for the safe way, you need to invest lots of money. Oh, cripple, but looks like he doesn't want to commit. Or you just gonna download the digital version, which is gonna be for free. It's an abandoned war, you know, it's like abandoned the game is like nobody has the rights of the game anymore, so. Lourdes, almost level 5. Legolas was able to survive that, that's good. Level 5 is going to unlock the damage leadership. 6 power points collected after the Tom Bombadil summon. Sharku is level 4 already, by the way, that's pretty nice. And we have 10 power points collected nearly after the devastation for the Isengard player Ecthelion, who was winning the previous game. Nice turning around, almost level 5, kill a couple of more units and you are good to go. But just be careful, don't overcommit. Legolas is on the hand. And Lourdes is quite low, he is getting hit. Can he get away? Nice body blocking with the Warcryers just in time. He's running for his life, he might need some pikeman support. But there is the fortress with towers around that, so should be fine to protect himself, I'm assuming. Yeah. Just turn now and kill. Almost level 5, but that's gonna be a big commitment. Can Isengard defend himself? He has not many units on the field anymore, right? He has like 1 pikeman and 1 Warcryer, that's it. He needs more than that to defend himself. And maybe Saruman could be a nice choice, but look his money, like he's broke. He has no money at all. Devastation still has like a long cooldown, around like a minute, which is going to be like a money boost, but until then, you will have to defend what you get, and that's not a lot. 12 power points collected. On the other side, we have Tom Bombadil still available. Nearly 10 power points collected after that, and look at the command points from Elves. Do you see that? 750 against 400. That's a massive gap between Elves and Isengard. And he's expanding even more and more. Now, Barak's level 3 for the Mirkwoods eventually, and also Stable level 3. Which doesn't only give you the chance to get like a very tanky building, which also is able to shoot, by the way, but also you get like 25% faster build speed from both the structures. So long story short, you are able to recruit 4 units or 5 units in the time which you normally could recruit only 4. Legolas, very low. He might actually be taken down if he has no pikemen coming. Oh, he has no pikemen coming. The Warcryers are hungry. And Legolas is running for his life. He has heal. He's baiting him. Yeah, he's baiting him. I'm not worried about Legolas here. Should be fine. Yeah, he doesn't even need to use heal, right? Nah. Look how fast. You see that? The tower, the fortress, and these 2 buildings shooting at the same time. They killed the Warcryers in literally 2 seconds. Very nice here from the Elven player. But he went for the heal from the spellbook regardless, just for the worst case scenario. You don't want to lose to your Legolas for no reason, you know? Oh, the Watcher, he missed it. Not the best Watcher, but nice slap though. Nice slap. Very handsome creature. Looks like Mara. Mara is looking exactly like this guy. I like Marado, and I also like the Watcher. Lourdes is level 5, but he's again low, so he needs to eventually go back to the fortress, heal up to full HP, before he can be useful. Did he actually lose his Sharku? I don't see Sharku on the field anymore. And he's holding Tom Bombadil, he's gonna be finally summoning the Tom Bombadil now on Lourdes eventually? No? What is this Tom Bombadil summon? Where is Lourdes? Nice Sonic Song. But Uruks in this, you know, formation of shield wall plus the whole ground stance, they are tanky, they are beefy. They don't even die to the Sonic Song. Yeah, I always found the Warcry Riders to be squishy, and so I never liked them. Yeah, same. I like them because they are kind of unique, and also what looks really beautiful is when you have like the Isengard Rohan combination in Battle for Middle Earth 1, and you go for Warcry Riders, your ally, you know, has Theoden level 4, he uses Glorious Charge. Then you use Warchan and Whole ability on your Warcry Riders at the same time, because the Glorious Charge is also working on the Warcry Riders. So long story short, they are glowing because you see the, you know, the glow from the Whole ability, like the red glow, the Warchan is gonna make them glow, and the Glorious Charge is gonna make them white. So they will have like a very specific color while they are able to trample down everything. They are almost invincible too. So remember, Whole ability is able to stack with the Warchan, Glorious Charge is just making them even more stronger. So it's a like very, very nice combination. I like this a lot. Mirkwood. Look the Elven power point, command points. Do you see that? He has almost 1000. There is Gollum with 12,000 HP. 12,000. So he's like, you know, tankier than a ring hero. Estelle 96R. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. 1000 now. Full, you know, command points capped. The Elven player, you can't have more than that one. 550 for Isengard. He's down a lot. Like, it's hard. He lost the Lourdes. He lost the... Lourdes is still around. I'm blind, sorry. Level 6. What is this? Didn't even see that before. Look at this. Are these elves? This girl is looking beautiful, though. Sharku is dead, but, you know, even if Sharku wouldn't be dead, he can't change about that. You know, this game is hard to be turned around. Maybe Saruman can do some shenanigans, but until then, it's kind of tough. Oh, but look at Lourdes. Cripple? Boom. You cannot move, Legolas. And now we're gonna see a 1v1 situation between a very cost-efficient hero against a very expensive hero. Tomato. Take this. Take this. You see? Heal? No problem. You're gonna still die, my friend. And that's the power of Lourdes. That's what I'm saying. He's the most cost-efficient hero. He was face-tanking all these Mirkwoods at the same time. Legolas was using heal, he was shooting down Lourdes alongside with so many archers at the same time, and still Lourdes is able to take him out. What did you expect? Oh my goodness. Lourdes is so broken. Kind of makes sense. I like him the way he is because Isengard has not many heroes. Like Isengard is like not as many heroes as Elven faction, for example, you know, and Lourdes is always designed like that in all Battle for Middle Earth games, especially in BFME 1, because Isengard in BFME 1 has only 2 heroes, Saruman and Lourdes, so it's kind of, it makes sense that they are also both very, very strong, you know. But again, he might be a bit more expensive. He's just way too cheap for that what he offers you. He offers you great amounts of utility with the bow and sword, you know, cripple, anti-hero, carnage makes him to a great 1v1 hero. He has leadership and of course also pillage, which means you get money for every unit you kill. So yeah, he has everything what you are looking for. Imagine him, you know, also being able to get mounted on a walker or something. Like that would be like the creme de la creme, you know what I'm saying? I was following you on YouTube and finally I'm here. I will join your Discord. It's about time. Hey man, Estelle, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining for the first time. Your message also appreciate that. And of course, you are more than welcome to join the Discord. We're always happy to have new members. And guys, we have also, Balindro was creating a new channel in Discord, which is called, what is the channel name? Introduce Yourself or something like that? So basically, everyone is telling his story about how he got to play BFME games for the first time. And it's pretty, you know, interesting to see all the people, you know, I have like a different story, you have a different story. This way we can get to know each other a bit better. That's kind of bound, like the bound to the one ring, you know? It's always nice. For end moods now, for the Treebeard plus ends, the siege will begin. But I meant a game like BFME 2 and Age of Empires, yeah. 1 year, 5 months. You are an OG, man, Michael Line. You are an OG. And by the way, guys, tomorrow is going to be a special day for me because tomorrow is the 3rd year. Exactly 3 years ago, tomorrow, 3 years ago, we actually started our YouTube channel. And this year, it was a crazy YouTube experience. Never have I imagined that we will get so many subscribers on the YouTube channel. It was kind of crazy. Dude, in the last 4 weeks, we got nearly 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is kind of crazy. Sharku is being hunted by the eagles, and the eagles are taking him out. The eagles are coming. 1 month and 12 days. Yeah. 2 days. It's the, quality goes over quantity, guys. We have, I've seen literally somebody, like, I believe a couple of weeks ago when I was streaming, he was literally following me at the first day as I was starting to stream. 2 days. Hello, Junior. Legolas got crippled, but eagles are knocking down Lords. Lords cannot reach out to Legolas this time, and he won't be able to take him down, but Legolas is able to take his revenge. There we go. Level 5 unlocked. Level 10 unlocks the Arrowwind, but it's not gonna be even required. The Watcher is on cooldown. Wildman of Dunland is on cooldown. Devastation is on cooldown. He's rebuilding now the end mood for the siege, because the Elven army right now is not good enough to take down the fortress. Finally was able to catch a stream. Love the YouTube videos. Hey man, Crispy, thank you so much. Love to see you also in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay, man. Thank you. We have some fun now in BFME 2. There is a best of 9 challenge going on between Ecthelion and Archangel. The score is 2-2 right now. We are in the game number 5, but this game is looking pretty good for elves. Nice devastation on the Mirkwoods to stun them. Can he actually take them down? That's the question, because the Mirkwoods are elite archers. Legolas is running for his life with the Knife Fighter, which also grants him extra armor. Can turn and fight, right? Just turn and fight. Legolas. But there comes the reinforcement. Nice body blocking. Legolas is still quite low. There is a level 8 pikeman. But what's the matter if you can't reach out to Legolas? The builder is getting in safety. Archangel is paying attention. He will be able to save Legolas at least for now. There comes the trample into the crossbowman. He's healing up over time. Just turn around and kill the Wark Riders. You are gonna be good to go. Look at the damage. Did he use Warcha? Oh, he used Warcha on the... He's even laughing about his own choice. But, desperate moments, desperate decisions. And Legolas was able to survive. He's almost level 6. Lourdes has to get revived. 16 power points collected after the Watcher. Also on the other side, they have 15 power points collected after the Eagle Summon. So basically, we are 10 power points away from the 25 of the Elves and 9 power points away from the 25 of Isengard. And 25 can be the Summoned Dragon, the Dragon Strike, or the Flood from the Elven faction, as well as the Sunflare. Level 8? Yeah, level dead now. They are dead. They level up so slowly. Upgrading those pikemen in BFME 1 is really tough. Yeah, I mean, in a one-on-one situation, you're right. Especially, at least if Saruman is not around. If Saruman is around, they will be leveling up in no time, because Saruman gives you the combat experience of 100%, right? But in a 2v2 situation, especially when you combine Isengard with Mordor, every unit from you, be careful, into the pikeman. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Thunderbolt, and you know who's here, boys. Don't you fear, Saruman is here. The Great Wizard of Isengard. And I like the animations of BFME 2 so much. They actually put so much time and effort into making these animations from the heroes and power points from the spellbook look amazing. Saruman might make something happen. With level 2, Fireball is going to be unlocked, which is going to, when you have Fireball with Saruman, then you can always rotate from, with the Fireball and with Blast all the time. And then you can get to level 8 in no time. Dominate is going to give you the chance to steal the enemy unit. At least for a short duration. You wanna say that Saruman is the guy with many colors? I don't know, man. 17 power points collected, but Isengard has 18, almost 19, and the Watcher is available for this attack. The last march of the ants. Come, my friends. Look at the ant camouflage technique. Joy Balls, 6969, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, hope you can enjoy your stay. The siege has begun. But the Watcher and the ant is flying. Just like that. Actually, the Watcher is not able to deal damage to the ant. I mean, he's able to deal damage, but not bursting him down. And another defense from Isengard. The power points are rising to the sky. Dude, this game can actually be turned around. Now we have the White Man of Dunland summoned. The power points are rising to the sky. 21 power point collected. Tom Bombadil will be summoned for defense. Beautiful Sonic Song is incoming from the young Tom Bombadil into the summoned White Man of Dunland. But he was switching to the hold ground stance just in time to not get one-shotted. Now the recommitment, but Tom Bombadil is here. Dancing and singing. Saruman is hitting level 3. Fireball is available, which can be used now on the face of this Legolas or the Mirkwood archers. The trample is incoming into the backline. Lourdes is looking to cripple. Cripple down. Fireball! And heal. He gets bursted down, by the way. If Saruman gets the last hit on him, can he get away? Yes, now the Dragon Strike, and Saruman gets the last hit on Legolas too. He's now level 4.5. Now he has a Dragon Strike, and the Dragon Strike is coming, boys. Look at the animations now. The fire is raining down and bursting down the level 3 stable into level 3 barracks. That means no more production buildings right now for elves. Oh, that's gonna buy so much time for Isengard. That's gonna be crazy. The Ant mood is going down as well. Very well done here from the Isengard player. He's riding into the pikemen once again with the horses. He needs to be extremely careful. 25 power point collected also for elves. After the eagles. Now is the question, what is going to happen? Are elves going to be able to win this? He lost Legolas, he lost Parax, he lost Entmoot, he lost Stable. And he's also losing lots of these lancers as they are trying to deal some economical damage. But pikemen are just in time to defend this level 2 furnace. Beautiful trample into the Mirkwoods. He's losing so many Mirkwoods now. And remember, they are so extremely expensive. And in order to be able to recruit them, you need to first of all get your barracks to level 2. So now, all of a sudden, look how many units. Do you see that? Look how many units elves have on the field now. 8 out of 900 command points, dude. Isengard has less command points, but he has way more units on the field. And Archangel is tilted now, trust me. And Molotov, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Oh, I don't know what to say, man. The Isengard heroes, side by side. Lourdes and Saruman. Who now? We shouldn't go Mirkwoods in this matchup. Yeah, it's too late maybe to recognize that. 700 resources, every single one of these is just wasted, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you should be building more production buildings, not only 2. Because if you lose these 2, you have no supply. Like, you have no way of getting more units on the field. Legolas is back on the field, but what can Legolas do about that? Because Lourdes is gonna be able to take him down once again. Just go for the 25, my dude. And elves are dropping down from 1000 like a minute ago to 250 right now. Need Elrond, leadership in Atelas. Okay. Oh my goodness. What a turnaround. What a great comeback from the Isengard player. I cannot believe that. It was looking so nice for elves. So nice. Oh god. Why doesn't he make Legolas dead? You mean Thranduil? I always like him more than Legolas. Thranduil is good for against heroes, but Legolas is better against units. Thranduil is a great counter hero, just like Lourdes is, because he can, have like a great amount of single target damage, while Legolas is able to hit multiple units with Hulk Strike, Arrow Wind, and so on. Much easier. Just a waste of money. Yeah. Dragon Strike though was a nice one. Or maybe this is why one shouldn't be arrogant snoop and spam farms in enemy base when game isn't over. Oh, the trash talk. Waste of money when you clearly lose. Nothing related to that. The past game interview always between them, trying to bash each other. A new power is rising and the victory is at hand. What a great performance from both the players, though. I believe the Alvin player kind of got too cocky there. He was like very confident, and you should not only be ever overconfident or the flat, but also you should never underestimate your opponent, you know? Beautiful. Now he can actually kill those heroes. That's gonna buy him some time with the Eagle Summon, of course. Legolas can make something happen. He's level 7. He needs level 10 for the Arrow Wind. If Legolas gets the kill on these heroes, he can, you know, eventually do some shenanigans with level 10. But you see that Isengard was just using heal. That's what I'm saying to you guys. In BFME 2, Isengard is also heal. And the Eagles are not dealing great amount of damage to the heroes. They are much more effective against units or against structures. Unlike in Battle for Middle-earth 1, in which they are effective against anything. Hey Gluber, nice to see you in the chat. Oster, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. The Eagle is gonna be able to finish off the Saruman. Fireball him at least before you die, no? No, Saruman is going down. Oh, the stun on Legolas with the Devastation. Devastation once again is also able to stun enemy heroes. Now the commitment with the Weapon of Dunland, he's crippled down as well. But Lord is gonna go down to the Eagle. Can Legolas escape? That's the question. The cripple duration is around 30 seconds long. LVS, thanks for the follow, appreciate that as well, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Legolas is gonna get in safety just in time. 10 power points collected after the dragon. On the other side, the flood was used recently. He has nearly 10 power points collected after the flood. So basically now Legolas is able to survive. Lord got killed and Saruman got killed. Oh, Legolas, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, he's gonna go down, am I right? Heal him, heal him. You have heal, my dude. Heal him. Does he have no heal? Yeah, just don't be cocky, you know. Now you just turn around and kill them. Nice, nice, nice. Now it should be good, right? Alright, archers now coming in time. Almost level 8. I would love to show you guys the Arrow Wind animation in BFME 2 from Legolas, but he needs to be level 10 for that. Still more than 2 levels required. He has now Arrow Volley from the spellbook, which is also different in compared to the Arrow Volley from Rise of the Witch King. It's much easier to hit, but it deals way less damage. It doesn't leave the fire on the ground, which would deal damage over time, unlike it does in Rise of the Witch King. So, Isengard has to now revive his lords and Saruman. That's the #1 thing what he needs to do. And that's gonna, of course, buy some time for elves. And this game isn't over just yet. But we might see another 25. Eventually, the dragon summon. I would love to see that. And Isengard is only 11 power points away from that point. Where is Legolas at? I want to keep an eye on this Elven hero. Yeah, level 8 now. There we go. Of course, more level mean more damage. So he has right now 290 melee damage. Actually, he has higher melee damage and range damage. So when you are using Knife Fighter, you will be basically able to deal more damage than when you use the arrows. Okay. What is going on? Arrow Wind, Arrow Volley, I mean, and Tom Bombadil is available. That's gonna buy him some time, but he needs to be careful. He is on cooldown. The Watcher is reloading. It's almost back up.
Saruman will not be cast aside.
And Saruman is back on the field. He's level almost 6, by the way. Level 8 is gonna give you the chance to steal the enemy units. Beautiful. Nice shots from Legolas. Tom Bombadil. Do it. Just do it. Boom, son. On your face. And Legolas almost level 9, my dude. Now he will have crazy DPS. Now also Saruman has to watch out, you know? Nice cheeky position here behind the Iron Hill. Very nice. But the Watcher is almost back up. Again, the Watcher is able to defend a full attack and one-shot those archers in no time. I've never seen him using train archers, but he did clearly on these level 3 Lorien archers, if I'm not mistaken. Arrow Wind was used, but Arrow Volley was used, but didn't deal too much damage. Level 5 Lancers, that's pretty nice. 8 power points collected, and we have 15 power points collected for Isengard. So he's only 10 away from getting the Summoned Dragon unlocked. Where is Lords at when we need him? By the way, Saruman has also armor buff, and you cannot see that here from his spells. You need to go with your mouse over his picture. So basically, armor inspiring, 25% increased armor and 25% increased combat experience for the nearby allied units around Saruman. Again, this is able to stack with the Lord's leadership. Lords gives you damage leadership. Saruman gives you armor. He's running for his life, as he should. And we might see another 25 power point very soon. And I would love to get this Legolas to level 10. He needs a little bit more than a full level. There is Lords, by the way. Never mind. And Lords, again, can cripple down this Legolas and he will be just taken down. Fireball is available. Bane is being used now. Fireball is going to be used on the Lorien archers. He's going now inside the range. Never mind. He doesn't want to risk the biscuit, I guess, against Legolas, which makes kind of sense. Even though Legolas is not the best hero against heroes, his Daddy Transuel would be a much better choice. But of course, Elven player cannot afford that. He has not that much money. And unlike Isengard, elves have not the best eco, you know. You have no devastation, you have no field of fires, you have no industry. These are not existing for the Elven faction. So your money income is not gonna be nearly as good as from Isengard, who has also the pillage from Lords. Lori Lu, welcome. Yeah, but he cannot afford him right now, you know, that's the problemo. Sharku is level 8, has now the Man-Eater, and with level 10, by the way. Oh, that's okay, that's changed. You see that? That's new, guys. Because normally with level 9 he had the Team the Beast, which he could use to steal the enemy cavalry, but that's new. You see that? Summons a group of Warg Riders of Isengard. That's a very new ability in this beta patch that we are using right now. That's pretty nice. That's new. But I believe everything else is pretty much the same from Saruman and Lords. The Furnace, level 2, is going to be potentially taken down, but the power points are rising to the sky. Okay. Dragon Strike is almost back up. And the thing is, he can now combine the Dragon Strike with the Summoned Dragon. And this will have like a crazy devastation power on your face, son. There we go, the Watcher. Oh my goodness. He was going for the Barrage. Barrage has been used. Nice Watcher, by the way. Lol, broken. He's saying broken. Always blame the balance. What is that? Dominate and of course Thunderbolt Storms. That's also new description, by the way. Saruman creates a series of clouds that strike powerful lightning bolts against targeted location. It used to be called Word of Power. Level 9. Oh, he's going. He's doing it. Boom! There we go. But Arrow Volley is coming in clutch from the Elven player. Legolas is running for his life. 17 power points collected now, and the Dragon Strike is almost back up. In like about 20 seconds, it's gonna be used. But does he even need that? That's the big question. Legolas is struggling, trying his hardest, his best, and even beyond that to get to the level 10. But even if he does, can he defend such a massive attack? As Ecthelion would like to say, what can men do against such a reckless hit? Saruman?
Against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory.
Against the power of Isengard, there can be no victory, dear Saruman. He was level 9, by the way. And yeah, we have the Isengard player, Ecthelion, once again on Isengard, just like the previous game, against the yellow Dwarven player, Archangel, in the game number 6. This is the map, the Colosseum, the trolls of Middle-earth. They are just chilling, you know, having a break, waiting for the audience to cheer them up before they will start punching each other. Or are they kissing actually, guys? Are they making a troll baby now? Boom chicka wow wow. So we have also Inn on this map. Looks like that. Pretty nice designs, I need to say. And Isengard is building 1, 2, 3, 4 furnaces at the beginning of the game. Also using the Creebane to scout. And Dwarves on the other side is building a mineshaft into the Hall of Warriors. Akatona 99999. Thanks for the follow, appreciate that. And also Clit is food. Thanks for the follow as well, my friends. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. So we have Guardians that are obviously, or Pikemen eventually. You might also go for the creep, because that's the only reason I'm assuming why you would go for the early barracks like that. He's building now a mineshaft next to the troll lair. So I'm assuming he's going to creep this troll right after. Let me see. No, he's not having the money yet for the pikeman. On the other side, we see, yeah, lots of furnaces. In total, I see 4 furnaces, and he's building now the work pit behind for the work riders and Uruk pit around his, fortress floors. Trolls punching each other. Lovely troll romance, yeah. The left troll was sad. I think he got friend zoned. And you know how, if somebody knows how to look when you are friend zoned, then it has to be Balindruch with Anger Boys. Clint Eastwood, after the follow, first time with the Prime subbing as well, man. Thank you so much for the huge support to the channel. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. And welcome to the Beyond Standards crew.
Clint Eastwood just subscribed. Welcome to Beyond Standards crew.
Means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you. In the Isengard horn. Nice friend you are. I mean, friends are always here to bash each other, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he's creeping that and also capturing this in right off the bat. He will get, of course, some money from the creep, which is pretty nice. And that's gonna give him the... Oh, the hobbits are actually very expensive here. Holy moly, they cost 40 command points and 220 resources. Expensive little creatures of Middle-earth. Very underrated, by the way. That is the Uruk pit number 2 coming up, so he's gonna spam lots of units now on dwarves, which is kinda affordable because remember he was building up 4 furnaces at the beginning of the game. Kill Stealer, nice to see you in the chat, my friends. So what is the plan? Hobbits, I'm actually curious how strong they are. For 220 resources, I have high expectations from them. So in a one-on-one situation, who's gonna win, Guardians or Uruk-hai? I'm assuming Uruk-hai are gonna be able to win this. They're of course way faster than Guardians, but the slowest units by far in the game. Build with Dwarven skill. Go, my bearded friends. Oh, nice burst damage. So look at the burst damage against the furnace. They are hitting very hard. Nice, almost level 2 as well. It's gonna unlock the charge attack, which is gonna give you the chance to trample down the enemy lines and also kill Stealer for the resub with the primers for the 3rd month as well. Thank you for the huge spot. Means a lot to me.
Killstealer 3 just resubscribed.
And my wife is just bringing me some fruits for the celebration of the resub of Killstealer. Now I have some banana. Where is Banana King better, by the way, when we need them? I'm eating bananas now, oranges and apples. Delicious. Eat fruits, guys. It's healthy, you know? Uruks are leading forward. They are level 2. Where are the hobbits at? They are inside the mineshaft. I would love to see battle wagons, but I'm assuming that's not going to be the case anytime soon. Never mind, I take it back. He's building now the Forge Works, which is pretty nice. Eating healthy, yes. Of course, my friends. Sometimes, at least. But I need to also admit that I like the junk food, you know? I like McDonald's and Burger King from time to time. I don't know, I like the Burger King more. It's my personal preference, but I enjoy Burger King more over McDonald's. So nice creeping. They will also get the money from the creep, just like that. Get the money, get the money, get the money. Nice. He's even using Creebane here, but he's getting outnumbered, of course. He will be losing this fight. Now, Rallying Call buffed hobbitses, as Gollum would like to call them. I like this design of the map a lot. Hobbits, troll rocks maybe. You don't want to fight in the melee range against Uruks. That's not gonna work out very nicely for you. Remember, the Creebane is able to nullify the buffs from the Rallying Call as well. That means they have no buff right now. And on top of that, they are also being debuffed, which means they lose a quarter of their damage and armor. Looks like he will be destroying this mineshaft with the Work Riders and eventually capturing this in right after that. So we have fights going on back and forth, but nothing is crucial just yet. No heroes on the field from Isengard, nor from the dwarves. I'm expecting to see Lords once again. Maybe Gloin from dwarves would be also a nice choice. Eat healthy, guys, like Burger King. No, I'm saying like I'm also eating unhealthy stuff from time to time like Burger King. But again, only from time to time, like once every 2 months or something. The problem is that unhealthy stuff is much more delicious most of the time, you know? That's the problemo. So, Guardians were able to sneak through. That's pretty nice. Isengard will not be able to react to that fast enough, and this furnace is going to be definitely taken down. At the very same time, he's making a move now to the north side. And dwarves, they have they are struggling to keep the map control, to keep those mineshafts protected. And ideally with the Dwarven faction, what you want to do is you want to build mineshafts next to the opening base, you know. Finally, some battle cruisers. Man of the Hill will cost you 450, Extrovers cost you 350. The Well for the sustain is going to cost you 350, and the banner for the additional damage inspiring leadership is going to cost you 300. So pretty nice. And Sam Fengel with the primers for the first time. Thank you so much for the huge support, man. Thank you. Means a lot to me. Appreciate that. Really means a lot. And with a hype train going on now, what's going on? Thank you guys so much. The mineshaft is gonna be taken down. Slowly but surely. But again, keep in mind that mineshafts are extremely tanky compared to the other buildings like furnaces, for example. And I can show you what I mean. 2,700 health for the mineshaft. And furnace has only 1,080 health. Why you asking? Glad you asking. Because the mineshaft has been built with Dwarven skill. That's the simple answer there to that question. And looks like dwarves are going to be able to win this fight, at least until the reinforcements are arriving. When we take a look into the minimap, it looks actually nice for Isengard. Overall, he has like many units because he has double Uruk Pit and one Work Pit level 1. So he will be, of course, in long terms able to outspam his opponent who has only one single mineshaft. And most of the time, the battle wagons are like a sportive unit and not like the damage dealer unit. So they are only as effective as your army is, you know, as your guardians and pikemen are. And again, the lack of movement speed requires you to build multiple mineshafts to be, you know, fast on each side of the map. Okay. Oh, bad with the battle wagon. That hurts actually, guys. That actually really hurts. Rallying call has been used, but it's a little bit too late for that, I believe. Because Isengard can always disengage, you know. There is no need of Isengard to commit to the fight, since he can use the mobility advantage he got and just run away from the Guardians and Pikemen. There is no way he can be catched by the enemy units. We have now the Hobbit gang, Frodo, Baggins, Samwise, Gamgee, Meriadoc, Brandybog, and of course the legendary Peregrine was always getting bashed. And I mean, of course he was messing up big time, you know, like with the fireworks and stuff like that. But I kind of felt bad for the young Hobbit. He was always getting bashed by the wizard. You know what I'm saying? You're full of a trick. No! And Frodo Baggins is screaming and going down. Big commitment. Lourdes is on the field now, almost level 2. Level 3 level 2 unlocks the Carnage. Level 4 unlocks the Cripple. Level 5 unlocks the Leadership. And again, in BFME 2, the heroes are able to level up way faster. At least until they hit level 4, level 5, something like that, you know? There we go, Lourdes. Beautiful. Nice. And we have 700 command points for Dwarves and 775 for Isengard. So it's pretty even, I would say. He was also using Devastation, which is giving him a great chunk of money instantly. And it's like double effective in BFME 2 because it's also able to stun the enemy units. You see the blue animation around the fortress? That's the House of Healing for the recovery for the Isengard faction, which does not exist this way in BFME 1 or in Rise of the Witch King. In BFME 1 and Rise of the Witch King, Isengard has no sustain. Just like all the other factions, like Goblins, for example, Mordor and Angmar, they have no sustain. Sustain is exclusively there for the good factions like Gondor, Rohan, the Men of the West, rather, Elves and Dwarves. The Troll is going to be taken down by the Isengard army. 5 power points collected after the Devastation, which might be used also for the War Chant. It looks like he's not going for that. And again, you can see the difference yourself, that War Chant or the buffs generally are not nearly as effective in BFME 2 as they are in Rise of the Witch King, because the buffing is just much weaker since you don't get any armor. And armor is crucial when you want to make your army strong enough. War Chant here in BFME 2 is going to give you some damage, combat experience, and also a little bit of movement speed, which means it's not nearly as effective as like a 50% damage and 50% armor buff you always get from the Rallying Call and the War Chant in BFME 2, the Rise of the Witch King. 6 power points collected. Look, the money from Isengard. You might actually save for the White Wizard at this point. Like Saruman, we have seen how impactful he can be in the previous game. And in this game, he might be even more impactful because Dwarven units are so slow that they most of the time won't be able to dodge the incoming damage from the Wizard Blast or from the Fireball. They have now Gloin, the daddy of Gimli, level 2 instantly. Level 4, the slap, boom, sand on your face. And you see, he got 2 levels of that, just like that. Now he has Shake Foundation, which deals massive damage to a structure. So with that, he might be even able to one-shot one of the Uruk pits, you know? And even more than that, maybe a level 2 furnace. Maybe the Ward pit behind. Like, you can one-shot everything but the fortress at this point. Beautiful trample is incoming, but he has still some pikemen around. Tarkiri 2000, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Frodo is dead, bros, yeah. From where we can download the patch? The patch is not released yet, so they sent me a website. They also told me that this is not released yet. There's like a beta patch, which is still being worked on. And I believe there is no need of downloading it right now because they will be changing that every single time, Gulliver, until it's ready to be released. And when it's ready to be released, we're also gonna make an announcement in our Discord with the download link, and then you can just download that easily. Can different patch be downloaded on the same PC? Yes, of course. There is a patch switcher from BFME 2, which is gonna allow you to change between the patches 1.00, 1.06, 1.09, 1.09 version 2, 1.09 version 3. So it's easy with one simple click. You will be able to switch between patches all the time. So you can download multiple patches and just switch between each of them whenever you need that. It's not out yet though, because it's like a beta test, you know? It's a beta patch. Lourdes is already level 5, you know? Now it's the time for Gloin to be careful. And with careful, I mean, I think he's already dead, yeah. He's dead already. But we have King Dane. And King Dane, I'm excited about this hero because it's a hero we don't get to see very often. Very underrated, very sportive hero from the Dwarven faction. However, I believe he has like a little bit less impact in BFME 2. Why? Because the Stubborn Pride, you need to be level 7 for that, just to have the fear resistance. The Watcher on your face, nice. But the Stubborn Pride is also able to reveal the stealth units around King Dane. With level 3, however, or 4, would love to catch all 3. With level 4, you have the Mighty Rage, which is like a... you can use it in 2 different ways, you know? You can use it on the enemy units to debuff them, just like the Freezing Rain or Creepane. But also you can use it on your own units to make them even stronger. There's also the high tier leadership hero, which is always able to stack with the Rallying Call, for example, or with the buff from Gimli. Saruman is here, level 1 only, but he will be able to level up in no time. Level 2 is a massive power spike. Beautiful trample is incoming from the battle wagons. Nice one. They have Extrover, one of them at least, which is dealing great amount of damage to the enemy structures. Might be able to destroy this Warp Pit with the help of this battle wagon. You see that? Great amount of damage. King Dane is only level 2, but he has leadership unlocked already. That's pretty nice. The Warp Pit, but level 5 battle wagon heal just in the last possible second. It looks like Archangel is going to be able to save them at least for now. But remember, the Devastation is also able to stun them for a short duration. And he's running right into the pikemen. Just stun. That's the stun I'm talking about. Now they can move for like 5 seconds, which is more than enough time for you to take them down. The level 5 is going down. The other one is going down as well. Hobbit Summon will be used desperately now from Archangel. Lourdes is running for his life from Maria Dog Brandybog. He's a... Oh! Boom! Dane is popping off and showing his quality. The Mighty Rage is unlocked, ladies and gentlemen. And this dude has the Shake Foundation. Now is the time to shake the ground.
The ring is lost.
The ring is lost. You are lost, Frodo Baggins. Shut up. Let's see. Shake Foundation. Will he use it against the Uruk Pit? I hope he doesn't, because I believe he can take it down even without that. Just move to the Oh, the Furnace level 3 is gonna be his target, right? Cloud Breaking to stun the enemy units. And now watch this, guys. Full HP, level 3 Furnace. Now you see it. Now you don't. It's a magic trick, by the way. And it's going down. And that means minus... Oh, Fireball, but he's tanking it like a boss. I mean, in order to become the daddy from... In order to become the daddy, of course, from... see it. Gimli. Oh, but Saruman is like, knock him down on the ground. You gotta be beefy. Oh, but he might get experience. Will Saruman get experience? Oh, yeah, he got the full experience, almost level 4. That's pretty dope. And Gloin has been taken down once again, but it's fine. He was able to destroy the level 3 furnace, which is minus 100 command points for the Isengard player. He's dropping down now to 450, while Dwarves are at 825. He has 10, almost 11 power points collected after the Cloud Break. But oh, beautiful Zaplas on your face. He is now unlocking the Dwarven Riches, which is very similar to the industry from Isengard or Mordor, boosting your resource income like a big time on the level 3. You will see how much money he will now get. Watch this. 92. You see that? 92 you get from a single mineshaft. Very efficient. And he needs to, of course, revive his Gloin. And we have now the Fellowship of the Dwarven faction. We have now Gimli, Dane, and also Gloin. These are the only 3 heroes available from the Dwarven faction, and every single one of them are on the fields now. And again, Gimli in BFME 2 has also the armor leadership, right? With that, he will be able to make the Guardians or the Pikemen generally way tankier. Remember, Gimli's leadership is able to stack with the leadership from King Dane. So long story short, you can make your Dwarven army not only tankier, but also increase their DPS big time. And this also is able to stack with the Mighty Rage. With level 8, this dude is able to get mounted on his goat. And with level 10, he will be able to summon the Royal Guard, which is like a bunch of, upgraded Dwarven units just to support King Dane. To defeat the forces of Isengard. As Lourdes is rejoining the battlefield, he's level 6. Saruman is level 4. And again, these heroes, especially Saruman, has like a crazy scaling into the late game. Once this guy is level 8, he will be able to steal your units. In level 10, Thunderbolt Storm. I mean, just be patient. Hopefully we will get the chance to see that in this game.
They've got a wagon ready here.
Battle wagons ready here. Lourdes, level 6. He is hunting some battle wagons left and right. Gimli is level 2, has sleep attack. And the thing is, if you cripple Gimli, it's hard to fight against Gimli in a one-on-one situation, especially when he's level 5 with the Slayer. I mean, Slayer makes him to a Slayer indeed, you know? Leap attack is available. Level 3 is now available. Extra is available, leadership is available, but remember the Kribane is able to nullify the leadership bonuses Dwarven army are getting right now from King Dane and also from Gimli. But don't group like that. The Mighty Rage on your face and jump into the backline, Gimli. Oh, that's a big... Oh, boom! The Superman Gimli on your face. He's almost level 5. Level 5, and you gotta watch out, Lords, because he can kill you in no time. Looks like King Dane is still alive. He's not even crippled. But he's level 7, and he's not gonna get mounted with level 7. He needs to be level 8. Gimli is running for his life. Lourdes is on the hunt though, but Gimli can just turn, use extra, get level 5, and you are good to go. Then you can turn on the heroes. Oh, not level 5 yet. Now he's crippled. He has heal from the spellbook. Can he get level 5 before he goes down? That's the question. Very early heal from... Oh, but the daddy is here. He's like, don't you worry, son, I got you. But never mind, the daddy is the target now. Lourdes is on the hunt. Rezana 16, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Lourdes is able to kill the daddy of Gimli. Gimli is now angry. He's molding now. But he needs like one more kill to get level 5. Can he get it? Just kill one unit, dude. Oh my goodness, how unlucky is that? How unlucky is that? Saruman is getting away and Gimli cannot make it happen. Plus 1050 for killing the Dwarven hero because of the pillage of Lourdes. 1050 you get for that. Holy guacamole, guys. Like, he has 650 command points, but he has no money problemos. Trust me in that one. Holy... Thank you. I saw your awesome Lourdes photo. Rabbit Dog, welcome to the stream. Knogard, welcome to the stream. Blatter, welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate that. Level 8 Lourdes. Level 4 Saruman. 23 power points collected. And 25 is going to unlock the Dragon Strike. 650 now. And we have 10 power points collected so far for Dwarves after the Cloud Breaking. And he lost every single hero. He lost King Dane, he lost Gloin, he lost Gimli. And it was so unlucky for Dwarves to not get the last hit he needed to turn his Gimli to level 5, which is going to make him like to the best fighting, hero on foot. There is no chance of Lourdes or Saruman to deal with that. I believe the Slayer is also gonna grant him some not fear resistant, but knock-up resistant. And that's going to make him, almost impossible for Saruman to deal with, especially because he will run them down. He will get a... Oh, actually, never mind. Dane was able to survive. He has to revive his Gimli, though. Gimli is back on the field. Nice. Again, guys, like, look how much experience he needs to get the Slayer unlocked. You see? Has 80% chance to knock back... Oh, that's like a chance for you to knock back them on the ground. Okay, not for you, the knockback resistant. Because keep in mind that Saruman in BFME 2 is able to knock you down as he's hitting you. Okay, he needs like a little bit more for the leadership. He has now the stubborn pride. Oh, but Mighty Rage on the enemy units. He's tanking a lot. He's focusing on the furnace level almost 2. Level 8 is unlocked now. Get mounted and get out, my friend. Get mounted and get out. In the meantime, there is Lord, but Dane is not Dane. Gloin is here to take his revenge. Also, Lord is on the hand. But Lord is so much faster than those Dwarven heroes, especially when Gimli is not level 5. And the thing is, even if Gimli gets level 5, boys, what Isengard can do is just cripple him down when he is using the Slayer. And the cripple has like a really long effect time, you know. It's gonna last like for 30 seconds. And I believe in this time, Gimli is going to lose the Slayer's effect. Lord is here though. He might cripple down his Dane. Lord is so efficient. You see that? Lord is such a strong hero. Just use Carnage. He doesn't want to do it. He's peeling back now. Armory is level 2. He has now Forge Blades purchase. Heavy armor is incoming as well. On the Uruk pikeman, that's gonna make them very strong. What is Dane doing? He's running it down. King Dane, that's not your homeland. We have no reinforcements. Yeah, you will be killed. Fireball him, Saruman. Fireball him, dude. Oh, mistakes over mistakes over mistakes. There is Gimli. He's now finally level 5. And his daddy, Gloin, is almost level 7. Cloud Breaking will be used to stun them once again. And look at this. Now, that's also something we don't see very often. He's able to get mounted now on his dude. Nice. And only 2 levels away. And guys, we have now reached a stage of the game in which anything can happen. The Dragon Strike, I missed it. I missed the Dragon Strike, my bad. So he was killing like the barracks and of course the Forge Works. But we missed that. On the other side, Dwarves have also almost the 25 power points unlocked. Look his money though. He has almost 5,000. And that's the effect of Gimli now. Now knockback Lords, you see? The knockback 80% chance and Lords can never stand up anymore. Boom, boom. You see the attack speed? And the second he stands up, he will just get blown up again. And Gimli is taking his revenge. Now Saruman is going to be his next target. But luckily for Saruman, the Slayer is off now, you know. Without Slayer, Gimli cannot reach out. Fireball. But the Dwarven heroes now are hitting like a truck. War Chant. Saruman is also able to knock down. Gloin is on the ground. And Gloin is extremely slow. So you can maybe overpower him with the heavy armor. You can make also your pikemen very tanky. Remember, pikemen have like a crazy amount of DPS against heroes. Ponty001, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I miss your stream. Hey man. Pharaoh, welcome to the stream, dude. I miss you as well, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Where is my Isengard horn? I don't know. Some sound effects are not working. And Saruman is almost level 6. So Lords has to be revived one more time. Can you guys give the points back to Rabidak? Because he just lost like 3,000 points and he didn't get the sound effect from Isengard. And again, something might be messed up. I was not able to check them out before I went live, guys. Sorry for that. Did it? Nice. So you got your points back at least.
Going down without a fight.
Okay. The guy on the battle wagon is on the goat is running for his life. Summon Citadel.
I'm wounded.
I'm wounded. Oh. Boom! Nice one. Nice. What? Nice summon of the Dwarven Citadel. It has like a time remaining, but it's permanent. It's gonna stay there forever. I don't know why it has like a time remaining. Maybe it's gonna stay until the next Citadel, but he's going now for the Dwarven Stonework for 840 to grant even more armor for the Citadel. It's a debuff from the Mighty Rage on the enemy units. They are pikemen though, and you are mounted hero. You will take lots of damage from that. That's why he's forced to peel back. Heal is being used now from Isengard. Very interesting. And Gimli is still on the hand, but he has no more heal. Leave attack on your face, son. This guy can knock him back, by the way. The Saruman is able to knock him down, as we have seen many times. Fireball is on cooldown. It means Gimli can potentially get away. He is using this thing to put Gimli... Where did he put Gimli in? But where is Gimli? Huh? Can you do that? Can you do that? I think you can do that. It's working like a, yeah, it's working like a mineshaft connection, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, he was able to save them both. They're coming here, and where are the heroes now? Are they inside the mineshaft or something? What is going on? There was the mighty catapult, by the way, from this. We missed it as well. So it's so messy for me now. I don't know what's going on. Where is the mineshaft? I want to see that. Yeah, he has them inside. So he has Gloin, Dane, and also Gimli inside the mineshaft. It's permanent, okay.
They'll crush us.
It's working like a ton of that print, yes. So Fireball, but again, Fireball is not effective against single target. It's more effective against a massive amount of units since the splash damage. Now we have Urukai with Forge Plate and Heavy Armor. That looks sexy. The Battle Wagon are being shot from this loot on their faces. But the problem for the Isengard player is there are just too many heroes for him to deal with. And even though Lords can disable one of them, but what with the other two, you know? You can only disable one of them. Let's say you disable Gimli, and then you have still Dane and Gloin you have to take care of. So, long story short, it's becoming more and more of a threat because when Gloin is level 10 or when Dane is level 10, they will be a massive impact. They will have a massive impact on the game, you know? They will be a game-changing and eventually a game-winning hero. The Shatterhammer from the one guy, the Summon Royal Guards from the other guy is just very effective. And this guy is still like 4 levels away from getting his own level 10, the Thunderbolt Storm. And again, Thunderbolt Storm might be effective against units, but it's not effective against the heroes that much. The level 3 mineshaft is slowly but surely going down. It's very beefy and tanky building with 4,200 health. You see, you get level 2 plus 50 command points and then plus 75 command points when they are level 3. So you get like in total 175 command points from that, right? If I'm not mistaken. So big commitment. Level 7 Gloin, level 7 Gimli, and level almost 9 King Dane. The Shake Foundation just disabled one of the buildings and one-shot that. And good luck dealing with that. Because now he has quality. He has a damage against structures. He has a damage hero against, you know, massive units with the leap attack, with the X-Throw. And he has a sportive hero like King Dane. So everything that your heart desires is on the field for dwarves. Hobbit Summon is also available. And now you gotta make a move. You cannot let them destroy everything what you got on the field with like one single unit all alone. Saruman, what can he do? Level 9. Saruman, you need to use something. Devastation into the Wizard Blast. Fireball is also available. They are dancing now. Mid-air. But there comes Gimli level 8. Slayer. Rallying Call. What is going on? Fiesta. Oh, there we go. And yeah, the power of Dwarven heroes, boys. I'm telling you. Now this Gimli can just run down at Saruman, right? There is no chance Saruman can run away from this. Just right-click on Saruman and he's gone. Lords cannot stand up. He cannot stand up. He will get knocked down on the ground all the time. And Gimli is running him down. And almost level 10 King Dane as well. Saruman is running for his life. That's all he can do. Look at the structural damage, my dude. Fireball to knock Gimli back. That's all you can do. You cannot hurt him. You cannot kill him. But you can eventually disable him for a couple of seconds. It's gonna buy you at least some time. We have almost full command points for dwarves, and Isengard is dropping down to 500. The Watcher is not the best thing against the heroes. Saruman is getting knocked back as well. Heal has been used to keep the King Dane protected. And Gimli is here and saying, my king, my Dane. But, okay, level 7. King Dane has been taken down. Level 7 Pikeman. And Gimli is surrounded. Gimli is taking so much damage. Leap attack, but he's gonna go down. And level 8 Saruman. And now he has Dominate. All of a sudden he lost both the heroes. I'm telling you guys, pikemen are such a great counter to the heroes. I believe the only hero who was able to survive is actually Gloin, right? I've not seen Gloin for a long time. Let me check where Gloin is. Let me check one of the mineshafts eventually. No, Gloin also has been taken down. Saruman is alive. Dominate. He's gonna steal one of the battle wagons. Did he miss it? No, he didn't miss it. He actually stole him. Trampling down the own Man of Steel. Is this gonna be a permanent thing? Yeah, it's not permanent. It's for a short duration. But what is the duration? I don't see it from the unit, you know? I don't know how long this effect is gonna last for. Because in the description it's saying temporarily, which means like for a short duration, not permanently. While in Rise of the Witch King you can steal them permanently. And the thing is, boys, that Saruman is almost level 10, so he needs only 1.5 level to get to the Thunderbolt power spike. And he has the Battle Wagon still under his control. I'm assuming it's permanent. It has to be permanent. Because there is no description, there is no time remaining, nothing like that. That's nice, because now he has a well on the Battle Wagon for the sustain. Now it's time for you to put some counter pressure. The Summon Citadel is also reloading the launch the Mighty Catapult slowly but surely. Saruman here doesn't grant you pure resistance when he's level 5. Everything is stunned. He was stunning the Men of Steel, or the White Men of Thunder and Summon, but they are still committing greatly against the Mineshaft level 3. They are also able to steal so much money. Do you see that? +2, +2, +2. Wargen has been used and the Mineshaft level 3 is going down. And for the first time since a couple of minutes, the dwarves are dropping down to 750 command points only. And what a great counter attack from the Isengard player Ecthelion. Lourdes is back in the field, and again, dwarves now, Archangel has to invest so much money to revive his Dane, his Gimli, and his Klein. That's gonna cost him lots of cash. Okay, so this is permanent, by the way. The Battle Wagon is gonna be now until it's going down under control from the Isengard player. And Dominate is reloading slowly but surely, so you can do that over and over again. But you gotta take care of this Summon City at the very soon, because he will be able to launch yet another Mighty Catapult shot on your face very soon. Looks like Gloin is back on the field, and look how close he is for the level 10 for the Shatterhammer. He's going to use the Wizard Blast, miss it. You have also Dane here. Dude, they are almost level 10, both of them at the same time. Summon Royal Guard and break down everything. Lord is here to cripple one of them. Who got crippled? King Dane got crippled. Big commitment. Shatterhammer. Boom! Shatterhammer on your face! Nice Shatterhammer, and everything is getting knocked back, knocked down. Look at that. They are flying all around the map. And that's gonna be enough to save the King Dane, who is now also level 10. There was not an earthquake, guys. It was only in the video game. Beautiful Fireball, level 9, only 1 level away from the Thunderbolt. Holy moly, can we get to this point? We have Men of Steel with Fire Arrows now. Okay, level 10. Just summon more reinforcements at this point. Oh, Gimli. Gimli is angry. Gimli is angry. He's on the hunt. He's like right-clicking on Lourdes, and Lourdes, you cannot run away from him. Oh, but he's surrounded now. What is Gimli doing? Heal? There is just too much action going on for Gimli. He's surrounded. There are, of course, massive amounts of army. Wizard Blast them now. Wizard Blast them now. The thing is, they are also surrounded. I don't know what's going on. 24 power point, 25 power point collected now for the Dwarven player as well. He has so much money. Shake Foundation on the armory to one-shot that. Lourdes is looking for a chance, for an opportunity to show his quality with the leap attack on the face. Saruman is still full level away, and he cannot even kill anything because they have heavy armor now. They don't die to the Wizard Blast anymore. The power points are rising to the sky. What is this game, dude? 13 power points collected. Devastation is almost available for the stun. But can this Saruman get level 10? Yes, Dominate, like in a minute, up again to steal eventually more units from the Dwarven player. But Gimli is level 9, Dane is level 10, Gloin is level 10. Good luck dealing with this force. Holy moly, Dragon Strike is almost back up. He might use the Palantir to see what's going on and use it. The Dwarven Catapult is also available now from the Citadel. He might even use now the second Citadel, by the way. He has also Earthquake now available from the Spellbook. So he might use the Dwarven Citadel like offensively right here potentially, and then use the Earthquake on the fortress to damage that, kill all the expansions around the fortress. Then you can use the Launch Mighty Catapult on the enemy fortress. With the Gloin, you can commit and take it down. So really close for the Dominate, but can he stall long enough to get it done? Where is the Dragon Strike? It's available. That's a perfect situation, by the way, where you can use it. Like you can kill the Archer range, the Barracks level 3, the Fort Works level 3, everything with one single strike eventually. What a game, dude. What a game, boys. And this guy is on the hand. He's crippled. I know he's not crippled, so why are you chasing him? There is no way you can catch him. Use cripple? Does he have cripple? I don't know. I didn't check out if he was actually already crippling one of the heroes. Uruk pits have to be replaced. Where is the second town center? Second citadel, I mean, sorry. Dragon Strike him, dude. I don't know, man. Dominate for the next attack is going to be available, though. The thing is that these heroes have now crazy amounts of impact. They are like, every single one of these heroes is like a one-man army at this point. from dwarves at least, you know. The one is like a hero killer with the Slayer. The other one can summon more reinforcements, make them stronger, debuff the enemy units. The other one is like a siege weapon himself. It's like the dwarven heroes, 3 of them, but quality goes over quantity. Dragon Strike, he's gonna use the Summon Citadel now. The shot on the face! Boom! Double shot, my son! Do you see that? Do you see he was shooting from both the citadels at the same time? Boom! What is going on? What the heck? Earthquake, like, he can kill him with power points only, dude.
My work isn't finished here.
Yeah. I need help. You need more than help. Steal the orbits, maybe. I don't know. Is it even working to steal the summoned units from your opponent? I don't know if this is actually a thing. But you gotta make a move now. You gotta steal something. Fireball. He's always wasting his fireball on the battle wagons, you know, which is not dealing great amount of damage. Hobbits are running Saruman down actually. He's not even using the Dragon Strike yet. The fortress is almost gone. Now he can commit, just right click on the fortress and it's gonna be taken down. Devastation? Stun them maybe or do something. I don't know. Oh, the Dragon Strike is gonna be used defensively. But he's killing his own fortress and what an ending. He was killing. He's like, nobody is able to finish me off. If there is somebody who will be finishing me off, it's gonna be myself. I would love to see Drogoth. So we are now on the pirate map. Klonkrieger 811. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. The goblin player, Senior Ecthelion, against the yellow dwarven player, Archangel, who is now playing dwarves for the second game. Let's go, Greek brother. Is this the best you can conjure, Saruman? And by the way, as he said that, it was so funny. As Theoden said that in the films, he lost the Deeping Wall to the explosive mind. He was like, "Is this it?" And then boom. Next time you just shut the fuck up, Theoden. Hey, Klonkrieger, I'm doing fine. We are just having a stream after a really long time. I think the last stream was like a week ago. And today we are back for the BFME 2 scene in the best of 9 challenge. We have a fantastic series going on. You are just in time, even though you missed the last game, which was absolute legendary. Now we are in the game number 7. Again, whoever wins 5 games in the best of 9 will be the winner. And for that, he will also be able to get the spot in the top 10 list. So we have economical opening for goblins, 4 tunnels into the fissure, sorry. On the other side, we see once again an opening for an early barracks after the first mineshaft. So the plan is simple. Just like in the previous scheme, he's going to build a mineshaft next to the troll layer. And with that, he will be creeping the troll layer with the pikemen. But unlike last game, there is no inn in this map. So you cannot recruit any hobbits. That's not possible. Oh, never mind. He's actually going for an early attack with the guardians. Okay? So we have a goblin cave now. And cave throws at the same time. So goblins and cave throws. Nice combination. I like the cave throws, especially against those guardians. You know, with the 3 in your hands, you will be able to one-shot them and put them on the ground all the time. You need to make a tournament, Shanks. I am planning to make a tournament for the Christmas time. Fantastic BFME tournament to Electric Boogaloo. I'm actually thinking about like a tournament for the Christmas, but I don't know about the format yet. I don't know if it's gonna be a 1v1 or 2v2. I have not been thinking about that recently, to be honest. But there is something in the pipeline. I'm potentially gonna host like a BFME tournament, definitely, for the Christmas. Oh, wow, wow. BFME 1 tournament? No, I said BFME. I didn't say a specific number. 1, 2, or Rise Out Witching. I didn't say anything like that. I say BFME, which is like a general description for all the Battle for Middle-earth games. Imagine orcs wearing Santa hats while fighting during the Christmas tournament. There are actually some Christmas edited maps which we could eventually use for the Christmas tournament. Like Christmas, I mean not the units, but most of the time maps which are having like a Christmas look, you know, the snow look. It's snowing all the time, and then you have like this white floors, which is pretty looking like a Christmas design. But I remember like many years ago in Battle for Middle-earth 1, there was a Christmas tournament in which we had like images for Gandalf and stuff like that. And Gandalf was wearing a Santa Claus hat, you know. Like every unit was kind of a bit reworked, as, you know, at least in the Palantir. You know, the picture here when you select a unit or a hero, this was reworked. So you had to download a full patch. And then you had like this version, which was looking pretty nice. But it's now like 10 years ago, maybe. Maybe even more than that. Troll is doing a nice job defending against Guardians. Knock them on the ground.
Come together.
Nobody is actually capturing those shipwrights. The docks, you know? Oh, he actually still lost the tunnel, okay? He was creeping this, pretty nice, getting some additional money. Now he needs to make some more pikemen, definitely, to counter the cave trolls. Christmas Umbar ship war. Imagine that, you know, we are shooting like fireworks, you know. Sheep, sheep, sheep, sheep. Are you guys doing that actually, you know, in the New Year's Eve? Are you guys going outside with your family, with your friends, with your fiancé, wife, boyfriend? I don't know about, you know, your choice, of course. But then putting some fireworks. You know, in Germany, it's kind of common. We are doing that every single year. I'm not doing it myself. But I have a nephew who is like 10 years old. He's like in love with that stuff. And it's kind of crazy how much money people are actually investing into this kind of stuff, you know? Because the thing is, your firework is going to be gone in like 10 minutes. And so you need to buy a lot of them. And you need to invest like 200, 300 euro for that stuff. So much money. Every year. Nice. What is friends, precious? Can we eat it? Oh, cave troll. Civil war. Big attack is incoming. There are no trolls to defend this time. Can he actually make something happen? Nice body blocking from goblins. I like that. But this is going down for sure. Trolls, they need to make a move now. Also capturing the signal fire for more vision control, which is pretty good against dwarves. I used to do that also when I was younger, of course. Now I'm 31 years old, guys, you know. And my daughter actually being scared of that. She's only 3 years old, but I'm sure when she's a bit older, like around 9, 10, then she will also be in love with that kind of stuff. Since it's only one time a year, you know. But when you hear in the news, there are so many people actually injuring themselves during this time, you know, with the fireworks and stuff. Because some people, they are kind of crazy. They have like no limitations. They always go for the big guns, you know. And they always think it's funny and cool if you risk something. But nothing is cool because imagine you handicap yourself. It might literally happen that you might actually mess up big time and you are handicapped for the rest of your life. Not worth it. We stopped doing it when we got dogs because they are so scared when the fireworks start. Also, I think it's more fun when you have kids and you're younger. Yeah, exactly. When you're younger, when you're like 10, 12, 15 years old, and when your friends are doing it and you want to just participate, it's fine. But I'm, you know, me with 31 years, I don't know. I don't see myself, you know, going to the shop, buying fireworks, and then just staying there because I would be just too old for that stuff. And also, it's so loud for me, you know. Earlier, and you can always feel that you are getting older during this kind of events. Because earlier, I was celebrating all the time. And one time, guys, I remember the day very good. It was the first time I was drinking alcohol in my life. I was 18, and until I was 18, I was never drinking alcohol, you know? So my cousin, who is like 6 years older than me, he invited me to his place. First, we were celebrating with the family until like 1 a.m. in the morning. And then my cousin is like, let's go upstairs to his room. And then he was having like so much alcohol there, you know, vodka, whiskey, Turkish raki, stuff like that. Crazy. All you can imagine of was there prepared for me. So we started drinking all the time until like 6 a.m. in the morning, dude. From 1 a.m. until 6 a.m. 5 hours straight drinking, watching some funny clips on the YouTube, like try to not laugh challenge. And the thing is, when you are drunk, everything is so much more fun. And Benzi with the 26 OG, my friend. Thank you so much.
Vivisnamni_Drew just resubscribed for 26 months.
26
Ahoy.
months.
Go Imperialist Vo Hi Yo.
Going periodist. Yeah, by the way, then we were drinking until 6 a.m. in the morning, and then I went to sleep. I was so done. You know, I'm a person when I'm drunk, I'm always laughing about anything. And I woke up, guys. I went to bed at 6 a.m. and I woke up at 7 a.m. You know? And I was like to my cousin, dude, did I only sleep 1 hour? And he's like, no. I slept 25 hours. I slept a full day for the first time in my life. And I was feeling good, you know. But now when I drink something and I go to bed, the next day I have always a hangover and I'm feeling horrible. The stream will continue, Shanks, after this game? Yeah, sure. Planning to go for a longer stream today. Eventually until like 10 or something. Like 2 more hours eventually. But again, maybe we'll see. But I never think about, you know, this is the last game or this is, you know, it's like a feeling kind of thing. The troll. 800 command points for dwarves and 500 for goblins. So dwarves are definitely... Oh, we have Shelob. Nice. Dude. Web of Angoliant. Cripples enemy units in spider webs for 4.5 seconds and drains their life for the duration. Shelob is healed based on the total damage caused to heroes. Would love to see that. Instant Terror. Poison Stinger with level 6. Tunnel with level 7. Oh, the fireworks. Christmas time, boys. Look this. You see, you wanted to have Christmas. Big attack. Where have you been? I was there. I was making like most of the time YouTube videos, but I just didn't have the additional time to stream on Twitch, because when it comes to stream on Twitch, I want to have like 2 hours at bare minimum, you know, when I want to stream. And I don't want to stream like turn on the stream for like half an hour and then turn off again. Just wanted to make sure that they have more time. Fool's Freedom of the Primers. 4 months, my dude. Thank you so much for the huge support. Fool's Freedom.
Fool's Freedom just resubscribed for 4 months. Ahoy. Shelob underrated.
Shelob underrated? I think she is underrated indeed. I think goblin heroes generally are underrated in BFME too. I think she's beefy. She's quite tanky. Look how much HP she got with level 3, you know? She has almost 4,000 health with level 3. And of course, you gotta avoid fighting the pikeman in a melee range. But she's able to go over the sea, over the mountain. She has like a lot of high damage. The Poison Stinger can be also like a great hero ability to counter enemy heroes. So long story short, that's by the way paralyzing. There is a difference between this and the cripple from Lords. Paralyzing is something different than crippling. Paralyzing means that you cannot do anything. When you are crippled, for example, with, from Lords, you can still shoot, you can still attack, you can still fight, right? You can still use abilities. But here you are paralyzed. You cannot do anything. You cannot attack, you cannot move, you cannot use abilities, you can do nothing. So it's more effective, and for that reason, it's also, you know, for a shorter duration, of course, only for 6 seconds. You know, paralyzing targeted heroes during 6 seconds. So imagine you kind of paralyzing them for 30 seconds. It would be kind of crazy. Oh, battle wagons, you aware? Why don't you cover AOE port? I am just trying to learn something about that for now, right now, you know. And again, when it comes to cover a game about making guides for the specific game, for the specific factions, I want to have a bit more knowledge of this game. And I don't want to make like guides when I have no clue about what I'm talking about. So I was making like an overall guide for the beginners to at least improve their beginning a little bit. But when it comes to make like in-depth tutorials and guides and faction showcases, I would like to get a bit more knowledge about this game before I can make this kind of stuff happen. So, long story short, I'm trying to learn for myself first, and then I can share what I learned with you guys afterwards. Shelob is stunning through that. BFME 1 is all about leadership, yeah. BFME 2 is also important, but not that much. Long Krieger. In BFME 1, it's essential, like it's crucial. Because in BFME 1, you can make one unit so strong with additional leadership that the one unit can fight against a full army himself. But this is never gonna be possible in BFME 2, and never gonna be possible in Rise of the Witch King, which is a spam game. Like a really counter-based game, you know, hard counter. Like in BFME 1, for example, with your Gondor Knights, if you are highly leveled, you can fight in a one-on-one situation without any leadership the enemy pikemen too. But this is not gonna be possible in BFME 2. There is no world in which you can fight against this pikeman with any horses. No? War chant. I didn't even know it's important in one back then. Now that I play again because of your videos, I feel like so much, I know so much more about it. Yeah, definitely, you know, in BFME 1 it's about quality. Like everything is based on leadership. And again, that's the reason why it's also very important to keep your units protected, because the resource generation in BFME 1 is so much slower than in BFME 2. So with that, you get so much less money in BFME 1 in compared to what you get in BFME 2 or in Rise of the Witch King. For that reason, losing units hurts you a lot. While in BFME 2 or Rise of the Witch King, you can afford to lose them, and you can even replace them all the time. Especially in late game, it doesn't hurt you at all. But in BFME 1, it's just so much more expensive. Nice one. If you can take down the Hall of Warriors level 3, that would be massive. But again, it's able to shoot, as you can see, with the X throwers. Level 3 buildings are also very tanky. They have now 7,500 HP. Is Anorian only popular in BFME 1? I would say it's also popular in BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King, but not nearly as much as it is in Battle for Middle-earth 1. In BFME 1, Anorian is the most popular BFME 2v2 map. But keep in mind that BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King have way more maps you can play on than Battle for Middle-earth 1 has. But Force of Ison is definitely as popular in BFME 2 and in Rise of the Witch King as it is in Battle for Middle-earth 1. Force of Ison is the most popular map actually in all Battle for Middle-earth games. Nice one. He might be able to destroy it, but nope, that's not gonna be the case. He has Scavenger, by the way. I was wondering why he was getting money. He has Scavenger from the spellbook. 625 command points now for goblins. 12 power points collected after the Scavenger. We have Cloudbreak, 5 power points, and 925 command points for dwarves. He was able to save this area with the level 3 Hall of Warriors, very important. And nice at the same time. Big commitment, he will be able to destroy the level 2. And that's gonna make him lose. Actually, the level 2 or level 3 buildings here in this game are giving even more. You see that? So basically, you get 50 from a level 1. You get plus 50. So that means from a level 2 building, you get 100 command points. And from a level 3, you get 175 command points. 175. That's a lot. Like, imagine, like, you have like 5 resource buildings level 3, and you will be almost command points capped already. Vanilla BFME 2 1.00 does not contain Force of Ice map, really? Again, I have never played BFME 2 on the patch 1.00. I think I only played this when I was playing the campaign. Like many years ago. But since then, never played that. Darkness.
We've got a wagon ready here.
We used actually Darkness. I think Cloudbreak was used first, right? Yeah, Cloudbreak was used first, and then he used Darkness afterwards. That, by the way, means 50% more damage, 33% more armor, and 50% more combat experience. And also your trolls are getting stronger. So pretty effective. Why don't Mirkwood archers have arrow volley? They would be kind of OP, you know? They are already having the highest DPS from all the archers in the game. Imagine they would have like a long shot or arrow volley. It would be kind of crazy. It's really stupid that buildings are weaker. To be honest, I agree with you. And I was like a big, you know, like I was really against that stuff at the beginning when I first moved to the BFME 2 and, you know, casted a couple of games. But after some time, it kind of makes a little bit sense, you know, especially for the Dwarven faction, for example. It's like every faction has like a strength and a weakness, right? In Rise of the Witch King, every faction is kind of equal. Like a tunnel, for example, is as tanky as like a mineshaft, which is like built with Dwarven skill, and everything is like very equal. The same buff, the same leadership, the same HP for the buildings. Everything is so basic, you know, like very easy, strict, you know. While in BFME 2 it's much more advanced, in my opinion. Alone this, for example, this is so advanced. Just read the description of this ability. Like, this is so next level stuff, you know. Shelob is healed based on the total damage dealt from this ability to the heroes. Like how advanced this is. How advanced this is when you click on the Guardians and you see Guardians having like a boost, you know, when they are level 3, level 5, level 7, they will be moving a bit faster and faster and faster. Very, very advanced. I have to go over anyway. Yeah, true actually. I don't know, I don't care about score. Ecthelion is calling it, and that's gonna be GG boys. Archangel is able to win this game.